Hello and welcome to today's video. Today you're going to see what took me 4 days to complete in about an hour. I do apologize for the video being so long and hopefully you like it, but it was very hard for me to condense 4 days of videos into an hour, and a lot of videos that I made during this 4-day period didn't actually make the cut. So I tried to keep in the most motivating content that I could, and I really hope you enjoy today's video. I've been trying to go through the entire house and do a decluttering process and really deep dive and take a look at things that I want to keep in the house and things that I'm ready to get rid of. I am ready to downsize and declutter, and we just have too much stuff in this house, so I hope that you sit back with me or clean with me and enjoy the video. I'm going to go ahead and start playing some music, and I'll see you in a little bit.
You and I, we had some kind of vibe. You drove me crazy, all you brought out was my bad side. And when I held you wide, I had to hold you tight, because I never thought I'd find a girl like you. I couldn't think of my life without you, baby. Yeah, something had a hold on me, I never wanted you to leave. You don't know what's coming next, cause you're always running from it. Ooh. You left your lipstick on my glass, you're running from the past, and I hope it catches up to you. Hey, I got your lipstick on a glass, babe, you're moving past, but you can never outrun the truth. You're the one that got away, left me here with nothing to say. You left your lipstick on my glass, it goes to what we had. I thought you'd stay, but the only thing that stayed was your lipstick. We'd asked around the truth, pretending we were fine, but every time you smiled, I could see behind the lie. And now I'm here alone, with nobody to hold, but I'm just glad I'm not with somebody like you. I couldn't think of my life without you, baby. Yeah, something had a hold on me, I never wanted you to leave. You don't know what's coming next, cause you're always running from it. Ooh. You left your lipstick on my glass, you're running from the past, and I hope it catches up to you. Hey, I got your lipstick on a glass, babe, you're moving past, but you can never outrun the truth. You're the one that got away, left me here with nothing to say. You left your lipstick on my glass, it goes to what we had. I thought you'd stay, but the only thing that stayed was your lipstick. The only thing that stayed was your lipstick.
I'm actually so sad to be getting rid of the colorful plates and the bowls and things like that, but she doesn't use them anymore. I may put a couple aside for when we have guests with children or something, but I think it was time to take them out of the cabinet and clean up that space for other things. So I instead repurposed that cabinet to hold our appliances, which I was struggling to organize and keep in a certain place. So now I found a home for those appliances, and I get to donate some of our old items that we no longer use anymore. I hope by now that you're ready to get up and start cleaning with me, because we have a lot of dirt and grime to cover today. I'm going to be cleaning things like the baseboards. I went around and cleaned all of my baseboards. I cleaned inside the stove and outside of the stove. I did the freezer, I did the fridge, I did the floors, I cleaned all the cabinets. I went through and organized all my pots and pans, all of my utensils, everything, and I really took a dive and looked at those items and decided, do I really need these things or do I not really need these things? I'm finding it harder to get rid of the things that my children use, like the cups and the plates and some silverware and things like that. Coming from a parent who was a hoarder, I don't want that. I don't want that tendency, but sometimes I tend to do that. I tend to look at items and I see so much potential in them, or I see what was or what could be, and it is so hard to let go of. And recently, I was watching another video of somebody who I watch regularly on this app, and they said to take an item and look at it, and as silly as it sounds, decide if that item had poop on it, would I clean that item off and still use it, or would I throw it away? And that was life changing for me, honestly. And it sounds silly, but if something was that ruined or that gross, would I just throw it away? And I have been able to go along and do a lot of my deep cluttering with that. And then on top of that, I really just started looking at these items and going, does this truly make me happy, or is this just weighing me down? Because I tell you the answer is that it's mostly like weighing me down. I'm looking at all this clutter and I feel suffocated by it. It doesn't make me happy anymore, and I want to be gone of it, and I want to do this. And so I will have videos coming up of the entire house. This was just 4 days in the kitchen of me really going through everything. So my next video I think coming out will be in my craft room. And if you've watched any of my videos before, you know that that is a room that is my craft room and the pantry. It's a dual purpose room, and it's a room that I constantly struggle with. So I'm in the middle of cleaning that room right now. I have no idea how many days that that's going to take me to go through, because it is way worse than the kitchen. It's way worse than any room that I have in the house in terms of the amount of stuff that I have collected in there. So I am trying my best to go through it and really decide if things are worth keeping, and if I keep them, I'm trying to decide where homes of things are going to be. My biggest problem sometimes is I don't always have homes for things, so they kind of just get placed in different areas. So my goal is to go through, find homes for everything. If I can't find a home for it, most likely I don't need it.
I can see you down again, falling to the ground again. I feel you. Try to fight it on your own. I'll help you light your fire. I'll take your hand, raise you up higher. You can dare to live. Stand up, be the hero you need, the dreamer you dreamed of. Speak up, scream in the mirror. You're free, you're free, you're free now. Light up, you can feel the heat of the spark, the beat of your heart. You can dare to live, dare to live again. Goodbye to the misery. Write another better history. You're fearless. Even fear's afraid of you. I won't let you turn back now. Even if you're down and now you're healing. And I'm here. I'll help you light your fire. I'll take your hand, raise you up higher. You can dare to live. Stand up, be the hero you need, the dreamer you dreamed of. Speak up, scream in the mirror. You're free, you're free, you're free now. Light up, you can feel the heat of the spark, the beat of your heart. You can dare to live I'll help you light your fire. I'll take your hand and raise you up higher. You can. You can dare to live. Stand up, be the hero you need, the dream. Hard to explain it. My heart is racing, and I can't take it anymore. I just want you around me, kissing me softly. Our bodies taking control. When you look at me, it's hard to breathe. It's ecstasy. The way you feel me, I have no control. When you're touching me, it's hard to leave. It feels so free. It's an awakening. Just don't let go. When you're right beside me, one look in your eyes, when you hold me, I can't help but want you more. When you look at me, it's hard to breathe, it's ecstasy. The way you feel me, I have no control. When you're touching me, it's hard to leave, it feels so free. It's an awakening, just don't let go. You make me come alive. Can't help myself tonight. You make me come alive. I can feel it. I can feel it. You make me come alive. Can't help myself tonight. You make me come alive. I can feel it. Come alive, come alive. When you look at me, it's hard to breathe, it's ecstasy. The way you feel me, I have no control. When you're touching me, it's hard to leave, it feels so free. It's an awakening, just don't let go. You make me come alive. Can't help myself tonight. You make me come alive. I can feel it. I can feel it. You make me come alive. Can't help myself tonight. You make me come alive. I can feel it. I can feel I was running to the ocean. I didn't wanna be tied down to nothing. But since I met you, I didn't know it. That underneath it all, you started something. On a Saturday night, I was doing just fine. I was out on my own, didn't want nobody else. Then I opened my eyes and I put down my pride. I was holding you closer than anybody else. When the lights go out, it's you, babe. And
anybody else trying to figure out who they are outside of work and children and being a spouse or any multiple of things? Because I am. I have been moving nonstop my entire life. I have been a parent, I've been a wife, I've been so many things, but somewhere along the lines, I lost track of who I was. And I don't know who that is anymore, but I will say that I have been trying. I have been trying to put myself out there. I've been trying to make new friends. I have been trying different hobbies. I am trying to figure out who I am again. My oldest daughter is moved out. I love her to death. I talk to her every day. I miss her. And hopefully she hears this and she hears that sincerity in my voice. But my youngest is almost 9, and she's a lot more independent than she was. And for the first time, it's about me and what I want and who I want to be. So I'm in that journey of trying to figure it out. And if you're there and you're trying to figure it out, I tell you, good luck. All I could say is just try things, put yourself out there, be available. I have surprisingly met some wonderful people recently who I hope that I make good friendships with that last a long time. And my husband and I have gotten stronger and closer as the years have gone on. I am in a good place. And so that's what started me here with this journey of trying to get on this app and sharing my journey. And hopefully that leads into also a weight loss journey. But for now, you're getting to see me declutter my house to try to help declutter my mind. And it's working, it's getting there. And I really hope that you eventually see the progress that I'm making too. And I also hope that it gives you some inspiration. And if you're in a rut and you're stuck, believe me, I have been there. I have been through so many things in my life and I have overcome. I have become a better person and I'm happy with who I am right now.
I've had my heart broken in two, but something's different next to you. It's like my soul is set on fire, but oh, I'm starting to feel tired. 'Cause I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know I can't keep bottled up inside. And all I wanna know is, are you ready for the ride? What have I been waiting for? Oh, I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know. Take my hand and say for sure, I can't keep on this road alone. And all this time I thought I knew, but all this time oh, it's been you. 'Cause 'cause I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know I can't keep bottled up inside. And all I wanna know is, are you ready for the ride? What have I been waiting for? Oh, I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know. 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 'Cause I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know I can't keep bottled up inside. And all I wanna know is, are you ready for the ride? What have I been waiting for? Oh, I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know.
So, a while back, I tried to clean this stove with vinegar and baking soda, and I have done this before and it worked fine, but for some reason this time around, it created this white residue at the bottom. And then I kept putting off cleaning it and putting off cleaning it, and it just got out of control, as a lot of things do sometimes for me. And finally, this day I decided, while I'm cleaning this kitchen, I've got to tackle this mess. So I ended up investing in some oven cleaner, which took it all off and made it look beautiful inside. Normally, I've never used oven cleaner in the past, but I think desperate times called for desperate measures in this case. So once I'm done deep cleaning the house, my goal is to finally go around, make a list of things that need to be done that weren't done during our renovations previously. So you'll probably see it several times in these videos. There's a door in the kitchen that I haven't completely painted yet, and I don't know why I haven't. I just keep putting that off as well. So there's a couple other things in the kitchen that need painted, and throughout the house there's small things that need done. So I'm just going to do a day after I'm done decluttering the house where I make a list of all those small things and I go through and I tackle them all and just knock them out. My goal is to get them done by the end of December, or for the holidays. We usually do a holiday party at our house, so I want to get the house deep cleaned for that. And I would like to just go into the new year and have a clean slate, basically. I hope that makes sense. I would like to have the house pretty much decluttered, or if not close to, and I would like to have those small projects that I need to do done. And right now, it's given me about 2 months to finish. We'll see how much I can finish in that time. I'm trying not to stress myself out about it and just kind of do it as I go. But it is extremely motivating to have a deadline, like, okay, I want to get it done at this time, and I want to make sure that that weight is lifted off my shoulders. I can go into the new year, I don't have all of these excessive things, and I can hopefully by then start working on my physical health, because my mental health will be more in check, which is the hope. And hopefully you stick with me and follow my journey and watch me go through this progress. I cannot believe how gross underneath here got to. I am showing you some of the most raw things possible here, and this area was also an area that I kept putting off, and then the oven cleaner got a little bit on it too, so I needed to clean all that up and get that organized. And I took those pots out and I rewashed them because they were sitting down there, and I was worried that some oven cleaner got on them.
Yeah, I'm a dead man walking by day, wondering if there's medicine I can take. Wait until the sun goes down, that's when I can let it out. You can call me crazy, I call it fate. Transformation taking over me. From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way up the grave. From dusk till dawn, I'm staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn, I got some hell to raise. They've got a price to pay. From dusk till dawn, from dusk till dawn. I can feel the ice run through my blood, surges through my body all at once. My heart pumps in the dead of night. My feet run into the fire, right into the fire of my soul. Let the transformation take control. From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way up the grave. From dusk till dawn, I'm staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn, I got some hell to raise. They've got a price to pay. From dusk till dawn, from dusk till dawn. From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way out the grave. From dusk till dawn, I'm staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way out the grave. From dusk till dawn, I'm staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn, I got some hell to raise. They've got a price to pay. From dusk till dawn, from dusk till dawn.
Saw you walking by today, with the sunset in your eyes. I couldn't find the strength to say what was running through my mind. You couldn't help but notice me, staring with that awkward smile from the other side of Thompson Street. I felt love for a little while, 'cause you looked beautiful in the sunset glow, in that sunset glow. You looked more beautiful than anyone I know, than anyone I know. You ended up falling for me, and to this day I don't know how. I think about it constantly. I promise I won't let you down. But when I asked, you told me yes, to be in mine forevermore. All I can offer is my best, through the good and bad, through rich and poor. Oh, you look beautiful with that white dress on, with that white dress on. You look more beautiful than anyone I've known, than anyone I've known. You look beautiful. with that white dress on, with that white dress on. You look more beautiful than anyone I know. You look beautiful, so beautiful.
City lights got me high. With you, I don't feel lonely. Got my eyes mesmerized. Oh, pour a drink, feel the rush. Every time you hold me, pull me closer to your touch. Oh, I just can't help it when I give in to it. Time, it just stops moving, stops moving. Oh, you got me. You got me feeling good tonight. Yeah, you let me. You let me know that it's alright. And when I move with your body, I don't wanna stop it. The way that we're rocking. Yeah, you got me. You got me feeling good tonight. In a haze, it all fades, but I see you clearly. Come right here, take my hand. Oh, is it a night or for life? Let's just see what happens. Can't be wrong, feels so right. Oh, I just can't help it when I give in to it. Time, it just stops moving, stops moving. Oh, you got me. You got me feeling good tonight. Yeah, you let me. You let me know that it's alright. And when I move with your body, I don't wanna stop it. The way that we're rocking. Yeah, you got me. You got me feeling good tonight. Oh, you got me. You got me feeling good tonight. Yeah, you let me. You let me know that it's alright. And when I move with your body, I don't wanna stop it. The way that we're rocking. Yeah, you got me. You got me feeling good tonight.
If you are still here with this video, I really appreciate you being here. I know an hour is a lot. I personally love watching long cleaning videos. Some people probably prefer shorter ones, so I'm trying to have a mix on my page of short and long videos. This is probably one of my longest so far that I've done. Um, I'll probably have some other long videos like the attic video when I clean up there. When I clean and declutter the attic is definitely going to be probably about an hour. And I'm assuming the video I'm working on right now in my sewing craft slash pantry area, that's going to be about an hour as well. So let me know what you like. Let me know if you like the music that I've been playing, if you have any suggestions or you want to chat or you have questions. I'm normally a pretty open book about things, so I can't be shocked by anything, I promise you. I was talking during the part where I showed the family recipes book, so hopefully you saw the front and back that I showed you. That was a gift from my husband that he got me to write down all of my recipes that I make for the kids when they get older. Or maybe even for him if he needs a recipe to cook and I'm not home or something like that. And I love that recipe book, but sometimes I get a little nitpicky about what I put in it because I think about that future for my kids and when they're making meals for their own families or friends or whoever it is that they're cooking for, I want them to really have a taste of home and that nostalgia. So I am trying to put in meals that I know that they loved or they do love currently, as well as trying to find new recipes for them. And there's so many pages to fill in that I think it is one of my absolute favorite gifts. Now, my poor oldest daughter, she kind of got the bad end of the stick with me because I was a really bad cook when I first had her. I was a really young mother. I didn't know what I was doing. I was a single parent. I took her to eat out most of the time, or we went to other people's houses, and we had a lot of good memories and we did a lot of fun things, but my home cooking was not something that she got until she was a little bit older. And I hope that I at least have some meals now that she can look back on and miss and want me to cook for her when she comes home to visit. And then speaking of meals, I'm going to try to add some meals into my page and step-by-step guides on how to cook the meals. A lot of my meals are geared towards child-friendly meals, so not a lot of spice or things like that. I'm still trying to incorporate healthy options as well, but I gear towards child meals, things that my youngest daughter will eat and won't complain about. But I will also have other types of meals as well. There are some meals that I make for my husband and I that are spicy or have a lot of kick to them, and those days I make sure to provide a second option for my daughter because I know beforehand that she's not going to eat what I made. And if you want to see more of those options, let me know. I have a lot of cool recipes that I make, a lot of different types of foods that I make, and I cook most days of the week because I try to make leftovers for my husband. He works on the road, so I make sometimes bigger batches so that I can send him with leftovers because it's much cheaper to send him with food than it is for him to go out all of the time. And if you have a spouse who's on the road and you're looking for ideas for things to cook or items to use, I got you there. I use a lot of different options, a lot of sometimes hot plates or dishes and things like that, and I try to make sure that they keep long enough to when he gets where he's going or he gets to the hotel that he's able to have a warm home cooked meal while he's there. And I guess I should also say not just if you have a spouse who's on the road, I mean, but if you are yourself on the road or you have a child who works on the road or any person who you take care of or would like to cook for that works on the road, this will obviously always work for you. I don't want to assume what anybody has going on, so this definitely includes everybody. I think that you would thoroughly enjoy the things that I have to show you. Right now, one of the things that on my list was getting my drains cleaned out. So I'm just adding vinegar and baking soda to the drains. I boiled the vinegar beforehand so it was really hot. And this is one of the ways that I clean my drains out. and hopefully it works. I'm trying to deodorize and get rid of any bacteria or anything that might be down in there, any food particles. And this seems to help when I do it. So then I go through and I run hot water down the sink to rinse everything all down, and then I move on to the next task. So I'm gonna go ahead. I've talked enough here. I'm gonna start playing some music, and I'll see you again in a little while.
City lights got me high. With you, I don't feel lonely. Got my eyes mesmerized. Oh, pour a drink, feel the rush. Every time you hold me, pull me closer to your touch. Oh, I just can't help it when I give in to it. Time, it just stops moving, stops moving. Oh, you got me. You got me feeling good tonight. Yeah, you let me. You let me know that it's alright. And when I move with your body, I don't wanna stop it. The way that we're rocking. Yeah, you got me. You got me feeling good tonight. In a haze, it all fades, but I see you clearly. Come right here, take my hand. Oh, is it a night or for life? Let's just see what happens. Can't be wrong, feels so right. Oh, I just can't help it when I give in to it. Time, it just stops moving, stops moving. Oh, you got me. You got me feeling good tonight. Yeah, you let me. You let me know that it's alright. And when I move with your body, I don't wanna stop it. The way that we're rocking. Yeah, you got me. You got me feeling good tonight. Oh, you got me. You got me feeling good tonight. Yeah, you let me. You let me know that it's alright. And when I move with your body, I don't wanna stop it. The way that we're rocking. Yeah, you got me. You got me feeling good tonight.
Looking at those glass block windows on the house makes me remember that when we first moved in, there were no glass block windows. It was all boarded up with wooden boards, basically. So one day we were decluttering the house because there was things left in the house that we had to get rid of. We rented a dumpster and we were cleaning it out as we were moving in. And my husband was cleaning the basement while I was cleaning other parts of the house. And he comes and he walks into the room and he is paper white. He is white as a ghost and he is shaking. And he goes, "There's a snake in the basement." And I thought, There's no way, right? And he goes, no. He goes, I saw it. He goes, I was moving a box of cords and I saw a snake move. And I'm not afraid of snakes. So our arrangement is I handle snakes, he handles spiders. Don't ask me why that makes sense to me, but it totally makes sense in my head, I guess. So I go downstairs and I'm going through this box of old cords and I do not see a snake. And I'm starting to think that he just thought that one of the cords was a snake, and then all of a sudden I saw it. And it went down and it dug deeper below the cords. And so I had to move the box around and I finally found it and I picked it up and it was just a small gardener snake. And I come outside and he is standing on top of the dumpster. My 6'2" husband climbed on top of the dumpster because he is terrified of snakes. And then I went to go put the snake in the back of the house because we have some woods behind our house. And he made me go walk down the road to go let this snake, to go put this snake away and set it free. So that was a hilarious story. And every time I see those glass block windows, I remember that story because that is obviously how the snake got into the basement. Is it came in through the boards that were there and somehow ended up in a box of cords down there. So we have not had any incidents since then with snakes. We've had several with spiders. And one time I woke him up from a dead sleep and he works on call. So I woke him up from a dead sleep one time because a spider jumped on me in the house and I screamed like we were being robbed. And he had barely been to sleep and he came running downstairs because he thought that something was truly wrong. And I didn't mean to scream that loud. And at the time, I think he was a little irritated with me, but it is a funny story to tell now. So he's definitely had to hold at his end of the bargain with the spiders way more than I have with the snakes.
Holding on for your love, don't waste my time. Got me walking on wire. Ay, 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 ay. Run away, then you set my sky on fire. Honey, make up your mind. Ay, 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 ay. We've been dancing round the signs, caught between us eye to eye. There is a new song. Both the ceiling and the floor disappearing back and forth, nothing to stand on. Oh, I don't want you to go, don't. But I don't want half your heart. If you love me, would you say so? Don't keep me in the dark. Holding out for your love, don't waste my time. Got me walking on wire. Ay, 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 ay. Run away, then you set my sky on fire. Honey, make up your mind. Ay, 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 ay. Got me walking on wire. Ay, 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 ay. Honey, make up your mind. Ay, 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 Try to be so even keeled, but I don't know how to feel when you're gone so long. Then you come around again, pick me up and call me friend. Friends don't touch the way we do. But I don't want you to go, don't. But I don't want half your heart. If you love me, then just say so. Don't keep me in the
So, speaking of things that were not in the house, this house also did not have any baseboards in it. So, any of the baseboards that you see in any of my videos were put in by my husband. He purchased, cut down, and installed all of the baseboards. The floor that you see here was originally big tiles, but the tiles were cracking, and as the house was settling, the house is 100 years old, so the tiles were just getting more and more cracked. So he and I went through and took out all of the tiles. That was another dumpster day where we went through, took them all out, and took an entire day just getting them up off the floor so that we can prep the floor for this new flooring that you see here. And then the cupboards, the ones that are painted blue in here, I sanded all of those down and painted those. And several other projects in the house were done by my husband. The countertops here that you see were all installed by my husband as well. So this is just one room and some of the work that I'm pointing out that we did, but between the two of us, we were able to go through and pretty much renovate the whole house. So anything that you see here, like this door, is small things that are going to be on my list later on that I'm just going to go through in one day or 2 days and do those small little projects that need done to finish up the renovations that we've been doing for the past couple years.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Who cares? You know I won't admit it. If your girl has gotten it, she gotta scratch it. But I ain't no snitch, no, I ain't no snitch. Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. I swear either way, you'll never know it. Go ahead and ask, but I ain't talking. Cause I ain't no snitch, no, I ain't no snitch. I'm a klepto, not a psycho. Let's go. Prove it. Think that I'm a liar, then prove it. Think that I'm a thief, then do it. Go ahead, call the Scully, go ahead, call the Scully. You ain't finding nothing on me. Yo, prove it. Go ahead, check my phone, yeah, do it. Check the skellies in my closet, go through it. Go ahead, call the Scully, go ahead, call the Scully. You ain't finding nothing on me. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. No, but you ain't my conscience, so screw it. If I feel like it, you know I gotta do it. You know I can't help it, you know I can't help it. Like gold and silver, give me weak knees. It ain't us around my neck unless I can't breathe. When you gonna learn it, just stop asking me. Cause I ain't no snitch, I ain't no snitch. I'm a klepto, not a psycho. Prove it. Think that I'm a liar, then prove it. Think that I'm a thief, then do it. Go ahead, call the Scully, go ahead, call the Scully. You ain't finding nothing on me. Yo, prove it. Go ahead, check my phone, yeah, do it. Check the skellies in my closet, go through it. Go ahead, call the Scully, go ahead, call the Scully. You ain't finding nothing on me. Some call me a bandit, that they say it's a bad habit. But one thing that they can never say, I'll be is red-handed. Some call it a blessing, others say that it's a curse. You can tell me which is which, I think the line's a little blurred. How could you accuse me? I'm just a lady. I've never done a thing wrong in my life. How could you blame me, little old me? Do you see any deceit in my eyes? Would I lie? I'm a klepto, not a psycho. Prove it. Think that I'm a liar, then prove it. Think that I'm a thief, then do it. Go ahead, call the Scully, go ahead, call the Scully. You ain't finding nothing on me. Yo, prove it. Go ahead, check my phone, yeah, do it. Check the skellies in my closet, go through it. Go ahead, call the Scully, go ahead, call the Scully. You ain't finding nothing on me. Some call me a bandit, that they say it's a bad habit. But one thing that they can never say, I'll be is red-handed. Some call it a blessing, others say that it's a curse. You can tell me which is which, I think the line's a little blurred. I'm a klepto, not a psycho. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Who cares? You know I won't admit it. If your girl has gotten it, she gotta scratch it.
Congratulations, you made it an entire hour into my video. Uh, did this give you any motivation at all? Do you have any questions? Do you have anything that I didn't cover that you would like to ask? I so want to thank you for being here and watching this video and staying with me for this whole hour if you made it. And here in a little while you'll be able to start seeing some before and after pictures, and you definitely earned it after all of this. Like I said, I tried to cram as much as I could into this hour without trying to go totally over, and there are several things that I did that did not make the cut into the video, like cleaning underneath the table, the rest of the baseboards, and several other things that I can't think of off the top of my head right now, but this was a complete kitchen overhaul and it feels so much better. You could tell just by these before and after pictures. I had recently done kind of the table anyways, so it just needed more of a declutter than a wipe down. I was more interested in getting the areas that I don't normally get on a regular basis, like inside of the stove and the baseboards and behind the coffee pot and the fridge and the freezer, things like that. So I think I got all of that accomplished today, and thank you so much again. I love how I organized over here. And then I really went through this and tried to reorganize the whole thing and declutter the things that were in there. This pots and pans area that I have under here got atrocious, so it was really good to clean that out. It did not show me cleaning that out in the video itself because all you would have seen is me trying to squeeze into there and clean it, which honestly may have been entertaining. It was probably hilarious to watch from the outside. So luckily I was home alone when I was doing that one. And we're wrapping it up here with these last couple pictures. I want to thank you again so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. And I hope you have the best day ever.